So super excited to have you here. Welcome back to another live. So in today's live, I'm going to be sharing with you my best trading strategy for day traders. This is the only way how you can maximize your profit by using these day trading concepts. So guys, uh, I'm so happy and super excited to share with you this secret strategy of mine, which is going to help you to start seeing a progress in your trading journey. So, first thing first, when you come on your charts, you always have to do your top-down analysis. You what? You top-down analysis. That is the first thing what you always think about when you reach on the chart. When you reach on the chart, starting to the high time frames and then you coming to the low time frames, what we call a multi trading, a multi trading time frames. I getting the point, guys. So these time frames, they will help you to get a foundations of understanding how the market conditions is, how the market is moving on a daily basis. Are you getting the point? So within this strategy, which I'm going to be sharing with you, we need only three things. We need only three things that we have to implement always when we come to the chart. So first thing, you need to understand the direction of the market. That is the one thing. What we call the overall trend. Is the market making the high highs and high lows, or is the market making the lower lows and lower highs, or it is on what? On a ranging market. So that's what we call a direction. That is the first thing what you have to know. Trending market, or we what call a direction. That is one thing. So the second thing, the second step, what you have to know is to identify the key levels in the market. The key levels, you have to identify the key levels, because the key levels are the ground of the base which we have to stand on, or it's like a bus stop where you have to be waiting the bus to come and pick you. Those are what are the key levels. So when we are doing our multi-time frame analysis, we have time frame analysis, we have the time frame analysis, and we have what? The key levels analysis, and then we also have an entry time frame. Are you getting the point? We also have an entry time frames. So those are the things what we have to focus on when we are trading. We have analysis time frame, that is one, which gives us a direction. And then we have the structures time frame, which gives us the key level. And then we have the entry time frame, which gives us the opportunity to execute the market. Those are the three things what we have to be needing. So as well, when we are doing the top-down analysis, we start from the high time frame. So what are those? The analysis time frame. Analysis time frames, I have already explained you all of them. So what are those? The directions time frame. We have the direction time frames, which we call the monthly. Monthly is what? Is the direction time frame. We go in monthly, always start to the monthly to understand what is the history, or what is the story behind the monthly chart. When you understand that, then you come to the key levels. You come to the key level time frame. Are you getting the point? In the monthly we use it as a direction, time frame to show us is the monthly on the ranging, is coming to make a retest on a certain key level, or it is making a new high. Are you getting the point? So that is the overall of the monthly time frame. Only that you don't need to come in the monthly and then you take you take an entry there. No, it's too hard. Just we use the monthly to find the direction. So we go to structure time frames. Structures time frames. In structures time frame, we have here monthly. Are you getting the point? Structures time frame, this is for direction. Then here we have a weekly, and we have what? We have daily. So I want you to understand this thing, guys. When after getting your direction in a monthly, so are you going to be trading the swings, or are you going to swing your entries, uh, or are you going to take intradays trading strategy? Are you getting the point? Or you're going to scalp? So if we are getting the structure from what? From the weekly, but which means the old trades we are going to take, they are going to be for what? For a swing trading. A swing trading. If we get the key levels or the structures on the daily time frame, but which means they are going to be an intraday trade. Are you getting the point? They're going to be an intraday trades. So as long as you get your direction that in monthly the market is making the high highs and high lows, you diving into what? To your structure time frame, whether it can be the weekly or it be the daily. You choose one of these, guys. So as long as we are basing on the daily traders, we are going to be using the daily as what? Our structure time frame. So when we are moving from the monthly, after getting the direction, we go directly to the daily to get our key levels, support and resistance, some demand and supply. All of those we get them on the daily. So after getting the direction in the daily, this is monthly. After getting the direction in the monthly, we come to the daily. So our entry time frame, we have, if it is weekly, we take our entry time frame on H4. Are you getting the point? And then in the daily, if we get the key levels on the daily, we take the entry to the what? To H1. We take our entry to H1. H1 is going to be our entry time frame. So we also having another time frame, what we call a refining time frame. That refining time frame, it helps us that to get a low risk entries. Are you getting the point? The low risk entries, by which means if it is our key zone in the daily, it is our key level in the daily, and then we dive into our entry time frame, which is H1. So when the market comes and tapping to our key level, we be waiting it on our entry time frame, which is H1, to get some confirmations that we have to see that we can execute the market. So when we are here in H1, let us say that we can get like a hammer here. So, or we have getting a lot of rejections around the key level. What we have to do to refine this time frame to our 30 minutes. Are you getting this key level? It is a daily. We refine the time frame to 30 minutes. If this key level, we have got it on the weekly, we refine the time frame to H1 rather than staying on entry time frame of H4. We just refining it to H1 to get a better low risk entry positions. Are you getting the point? So let us go to start making our top-down analysis, and I show you how you can start making your top-down analysis, how you can draw your support and the resistance, and which the best key levels you should use. Are you getting the point? So at this moment we are having here, we are on the chart of the volatility 75 index. You know, we love to trade volatility 75 index. Now we can see on the monthly as you can see right now, that the monthly it have been coming, making the what, the lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low. We came to make a low high to retest this key level, and then we are continuing down, but which means our overall direction is what it is, a down trend. This is the direction, this is the overall trend. That is what we need to be looking for always. The time when you come in the market, that is the only thing what you have to focus on before you do anything. This is what we call a top-down analysis, right? So after that, we go to what, to our key level time frames. Those are key levels time frame. I have already told you that we have a weekly and we have daily. So as long as the life of today, we are focusing on day trading only, so we are going to take to directly to what, to daily, to see how daily is moving, what is behind on the daily, and then we get what, the history behind the daily chart. Are you getting the point? The monthly chart have already informed us that we are in a downtrend. So let us go to see the daily. Is it giving us the same thing? Are you getting the point? So let us head to the daily, our key level time frame. We are directed to the daily. So when we reach in the daily, here we have to mark our key levels. When we're marking our key levels, we can use the horizontal tools. We can use the horizontal tools, or we can use how do they call it? This box tool. Drop in the chat there section to tell me how how do we call this box tool. It's a good name. For me, you call it a box tool. So you can call it whatever you need. I always need to make my things be easy for me. I don't want to complicate them. So that is the things which we are going to be those are the tools what we are going to be using to mark our key levels. So how to identify the key levels? We identify them by finding the strong swings of high and lows, as well the monthly is told us that we are heading down, which means we're in overall trend. So we can see, hold on a little bit here. So we can see that the market now, it have been making what, the lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower high. Here you go. We tried to break out, but which this one, it was a fake out, and then we come back, we closed inside, and then we moving down. Are you getting the point? As well, you can see here, the previous, as you can see here, the present structure. We are, you can see around this area that the market was moving high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high. And then we consolidated a little bit. Are you getting? For some month here and for some days here, and then we break the structure, we come back to make a retest. Also, we are continuing down. That is all what we need to be knowing. After understanding that all of 2 time frames, they are showing us one thing, so we have to mark our key levels. So we get our horizontal tool, we get this our horizontal tool, we mark our key levels from the week, we mark at the week. So there are 2 things here. Because we are heading down, we know we are on overall trend, we are going down, and then the market have already shown that we have retested this structure. But remember, this structure, it have not yet been retested, but which means the market can come and tap around this area or come to this zone. Are you getting the point? So we come back to make a retest here before we continuing down. Are you getting the point? Or we can also reverse. We can't predict what will happen. We just react on the market as long as we analyze. So if the market breaks here below, we will wait the retest, and then the market continue downwards. If that have not happened, the market, it will come back here to make a retest around this zone to come. It can break and retest, or we can get a possible double bottoms here, and then we reverse back to completely retest this. Are you getting the point? Because we just retested it by the week in the H4s, but we have not retested it very well, and the weekly have not completed it, I think, to make a retest. All of those, they are what? they are possible, can happen. Are you getting the point, guys? So what we have to do after marking that zone, we find this is the low where we're expecting the market to come and react, and then we find the high. We find the high. What we have to do, we duplicate our horizontal line, we put it here above. So if the market reverse back, we're expecting to come back at these areas. Those are the key levels what we have. So if the market breaks this key level around here, we are expecting to retest, and then we continue down. We have to mark also that key level. Are you getting the point? We have to mark this also key level where we're expecting the market to come back, which means if it breaks this area, the market will come around this area. Are you getting the point? So these key levels are playground. We know the market, if it bounces from here, if the market bounces from here, it will come back here. If it bounces from there, it will come back here. If it breaks this zone, it will come to this next zone. So we are good to go. So what is our next step to do? We have to wait now. We have already got the overall trend. We can see if we draw here our trend line, if we can draw here our trend line. Let me bring our trend line here. If we draw here our trend line like this, connect this low and this, you can see that the market also it have break. We are in overall downtrend. The market have already break the trend line and come back and made a retest on it. So we are heading down. Are you getting the point? So we are waiting here also this zone to be broken. If it get broken, and then we continue down. That's all what we need to do. So as long as we have seen that, we remove this trend line, we delete it to keep our chart clear. Are you getting the point? So also we can remove this also zone, we remove it, then we keep the chart clean so we don't get confused. The next step, we go to our entry time frame, that is H1. That is what? That is H1. We wait to see what is going on to the market. We can see also the market is making what? Is making the lower low, lower highs, lower low, and lower highs. If you can see it clearly here, guys, you can see the market that is forming here. This is a low, this is a high, this is also a low. So there is possibilities here before the market continues down. Before the market continues down here, it can break this zone. Have to break this zone. After breaking that zone, we wait a retest, and then we can execute the market, and then we bring it to that. Just it is scalping. Are you getting the point? So also we can identify the zones which have been not yet been retested. If you can see clearly that we're still having this place which is have been not yet being retested, if you can see around this area, but which means before we continue down, we can come back and make here a retest. Are you getting the point? Because the market is making the lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, we can come back to make here a low high, and then we continue down to break this structure. Maybe if we fail to break this structure, we can continue go up to make a double top, and then also we continue down as we follow the what? The overall trend. So we have to be here waiting to see what will happen. That is the only thing what you need to be doing as a daily basis. So this is a stress-free strategy. Stress-free strategy, guys. You also wait the market to come on your key levels, then wait to see. So let us say that the market have reached here on our key level. We see it right now. What should we do? For instance, if the market now fails to break this right now, and this candle come back and close above here, are you getting the point? We can bring back the market up. We can bring back the market up as long as it shows us that it's going to come up to take this liquidity. Are you getting? This is the money here. They can come to take that money, and then we make a double top here, and then we continue down break this structure. Are you getting the point? Because all these are the sellers. Are you getting the point? They can come to take the stop losses which are around this place, and then the market continue down. So here you can draw, you what, you can use this tool to draw your trend channel, and then you understand. Are you getting the point? You can, after drawing this trend channel, you can see very well where the market is, how the market is moving. Are you getting the point? How the market is moving. You can see that the market, we have here a first touch and this second touch. Also, the market can come back to make here a double bottom around here, to make as a what, a third touch, and then continues down. So rather than taking a buy when you are making what, when you are trading against this trend, you can wait this, you can wait this trend line to be touched in your entry time frame on H1, and then you get your key confirmations, and then you drop down as the overall trend is it going with what, with the high time frame direction. Are you getting the point? So that is all what we need. Let me mark this zone. If the market comes back up, what we are expecting, this area here, the market come back here. Are you getting the point? To come back at around this zone. So if we take this zone to the left side, you can see that it is a strong zone, guys. You can see that it is a strong zone, that the market one touch and moved up, second try to move up, bounce, and then breaks, come back, break again. Are you getting the point? And then this is a strong, breaks it and retest and goes down. So to take a buy and you come to here to make what, a possible double tops, you have to wait that the market come and take this, the previous lower high. Are you getting the point? The market have to come back and take this previous lower high, by which means it will come and take it out, then make a what, a retest, and then we continue up. Are you getting the point? So if the market breaks here, don't execute, wait the market to come back, touch on this key level. After touching on that key level, wait here the candlestick patterns, trend line breakout. You can draw here the trend line, what we call a counter trend. When the market breaks that with at least 80% of the candlestick to be breaking that trend line, and then you execute, your stop loss should be below of the what, of the zone, and then you target this area. Are you getting the point? Because we are just, maybe it might come to what, to make here a double bottom by taking this liquidity. Are you getting that point? So that we can what, we can drop down. All in all, we are in overall downtrend. So guys, forex, it's highly risky. When before you investing any single coin of your money, first consult your people around you, those who are good in finance, so that they can give you a good advice, guys, before you invest in cryptocurrencies, in whatever concerning forex trading, or for concerning anything with online business. It's too high risky, guys. So these things, they are not for overnight get rich quick scheme. It needs a high skilled person to master everything, so that we can you can be successful. But if you implement this, what I have tried to show you, guys, we shall move, and then we hit our goals. Are you getting? So of course, guys, I want to share with you something, that if you can grow, if you want to grow anything, it will take time. For instance, if you're growing a maize, you want to get a flour from those maize brands. Are you getting the point? You have to get the land, and then you put some tractors, you put the seeds there, you wait for some almost 4 months before you see anything. Even the sun can come and hit those seeds, and then you make a loss. Everywhere loss are there, but the good thing to understand how you can do what, how you can manage those losses. And if you decide to invest in forex, just know that you are ready to invest the only money which you need to be losing. For instance, you can go and buy a soda or a cake, because you know that cake, you are ready to invest in it. That money, you are ready to lose it, you don't care about it. Or maybe you can donate for me $20 or $1,000, you don't feel anything because you are ready to lose that money. So, which means if you want to invest in any kind of concerning with the online business, make sure 100% you're ready to lose that money. If you feel that you can't lose that money, don't do it. Thanks so much for being with me in this live. I'm so super excited. So I wish you the best. May God bless you, give you anything what you feel to be having in your heart. See you to another life. As well, before we leave, you can see that the market is trying to break our zone, what I have been sharing with you. Are you getting the point? But which means we can come down around here also. If we touch to this, maybe this one or this one, we can reverse back to make a what, to make a retest around this area, and then we get our key confirmations, and then we scale the market down, we drop the market down. Are you getting the point? So that's all what you need to see. As long as you can see that the market now is dropping, the market now is dropping down, don't jump on it that you think that it will come to hit this target. Immediately you jumping it without getting a good confirmation. You can see the market is coming back, break here, and it goes up. You say, oh my god, these things are not working. Always wait, be patient. Opportunities, they are always there day by day. So take time, get a clear opportunity, and then execute. Thanks so much for being with here. See you to the next live. Peace.